My racist got a thoughts. I don't know what's going on. You with it, I'm with it, this shit. Let's get it on.
Alright, yo, it's double two times Blacshēp podcast. I got my boy Gotti. So,
yeah.
You know, it's Common Crazy. It's sponsored by, you know what I mean? Blacshēp podcast is sponsored by Common Crazy today. You know what I mean?
We're here.
Absolutely. And Mars Multimedia and Wavy Goons, because that's how this shit, you know what I mean? That's how I got the money for this. You know what I mean? Alright, but yeah, I appreciate you popping out with me for my first episode. That mean a lot, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. It's only right, man. I'm here, you know.
Absolutely. And he don't do this, so it's a big favor. It's a big favor. I earned it though.
You my guy. We here, man.
So look, let's
why wouldn't I do
why
it?
wouldn't you? So let's get right into Common Crazy, bro. The merchandise, like that's what I know you. That's how I was first introduced to you. Mm-hmm. I always ask you questions about merch. You never turned me down. Everything I asked you for, you gave me. So let's give it to other people. What's going on? Like, how did you start Common Crazy? What's inspired it? Why? How is it still going? Everything about it. Let's go.
All of that. That's a lot. That's I start off with how I started or whatever, but it started off. But basically, I just wanted to do clothes. I wanted to do clothes. Senior year, Coach Powell. He was actually my computer teacher too, my wrestling coach. He made us do a business plan for computer class. Computer class, the last thing was we had to do a business plan. So I was like, I always wanted to get into clothes, so I bet say less. I'm gonna do the project on a clothing line type shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it was like I did it, and I was a rapper. As people know, I was a rapper.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
It's a lot of things I know. That's what I'm saying. I learned
Nah,
a
you
lot
didn't know
about
that,
you.
though?
I learned a lot about you doing some. You a fake like low dude. Like
Yeah, I used to be a rapper.
Alright.
Mars, you didn't tell this nigga no?
Nope.
I didn't think I had to tell him.
Nah, I ain't know.
I was a rapper. Like, I was hot.
I gotta hear some. Like, we
I was
can
hot.
get to that.
But
later.
I'm saying, but like that was like another reason why niggas knew me and the clothes was good because I was rapping and shit. My dad really, everybody know me, but
Yeah, for sure.
but yeah, the rap I was doing the rap shit, so niggas was fucking with me. But I stopped rapping type shit or whatever. But the reason I started Common Crazy because I was a rapper. I wanted to move to Atlanta, move my cousin, and
This is like your dream.
pursue the rap career.
sure.
The rap career, man. And so I needed some money or whatever. So I'm like, I bet I need to start a clothing line, I need to do these shirts or whatever. I know I wanted to do it, but it was like I wasn't putting shit in place to do it or whatever. But one day I went to Bambi's Cookout, ran into my cousin Danielle. My mom will always go to Danielle on school time, and I always get custom pieces from Danielle. Like, this is all the time when I'm growing up. She custom Cardinal T-shirts, custom everything custom.
So
that's
where you get the first knowledge from. That's where you go get the first information.
So
about
I'm
what
like,
to
I
do.
see Cuz. I say, yo, Cuz, it's crazy. I see you. I'm really trying to start some shit, type shit. And so she like, yo, look. So you got a name? I'm like, nah, I ain't got a name. I mean, I thought a couple things, but I ain't really too strong on them. She like, all right, so look, I'm off again. It was a Saturday. She said I'm off again next Saturday. That's my only day off. I'll you come to my crib, we lock in, we go get you some shirts, whatever, like type shit. And I'll show you what's going on. So I had no name. I'm like, so 6 days go past the day before, and I'm in there, me and Rob, we smoking, we chilling. I'm like, yo, we came from smoking a blunt. I'm like, nigga, I meet my cousin tomorrow. Like, we gotta figure this shit out, type shit. So
it was it's kind of like crunch time. Like you was taking this shit real serious because that's what I'm getting from you. Like you was taking it real serious.
I mean, cause I'm meeting with my cousin, and she,
she take it serious.
It's her only day off. She works 6 days a week, her only day off.
You trying to get it done
I need to. Why am she doing her part? Why shouldn't I not do mine?
Exactly.
So I bet. Let me think. So I'm thinking. Throw a couple things out, and I know what I want to say. Is more money, more running it up. You know what I'm saying? Like bag talk type shit. I want the clothing line to say that. Like that's what I want the shit to give off. So I'm like, all right, bring it down to 2 words. first word gotta be about money. So I bet let's figure out
Yeah,
money.
you was really
money.
thinking this strategically. Like I can imagine you doing it.
So I'm like
That's
money.
crazy.
I'm like money. Can't call it money. That's way too obvious. Thought about some other shit. Like I'm thinking, and I'm like, comma. And then I'm like, comma what though? Comma. And then it was like, comma crazy? It was like, oh nah, nigga, that's it. What the fuck?
So look. Now I know that's because I like the name. So what was like the first response when you was telling people? Is that everybody response like, yo, comment? Did anybody say no?
No, everybody would just be like, yo. And a lot of niggas they say yo, and that always been a thing. Like niggas say they fuck with our shit because it's catchy and they fuck with the name. Like niggas been saying that the whole time. So it's like niggas be like, yo, kinda great, yo, that's tough. Like just off the name, like
They probably didn't even see the merchandise.
they like,
and
they like, that's tough. Like, so everybody's, you know, they listen, they hearing it, and it's like, yo, damn, like that shit tough. So niggas fuck with the name, you know what I'm saying? So then I put the slogan with it, whatever. It made it bigger, whatever. But yeah,
I think that contributes to the longevity too. The name,
200%, because the name stuck through. You know, the brand stuck through, really. But yeah, so I met up with my cousin. I had the name. I started drawing a couple things out or whatever. And I had some other ideas or whatever. But then she was like, she taught me this thing where you could tape the shirt with regular tape, and then you could paint it. Like you make your stencil with tape, and you could paint it with your hand, type shit. So
that's how you started.
That's how I started. So
wow.
that's. So every shirt an hour, you know. So I'm up there. So
you was hand painting shirts.
I was hand painting shirts for the first year and a half, almost
crazy.
2, really, right? 2 years, 2017.
See, people don't understand that. They think it's a game. Like, oh, common crazy, you could do all this. They don't know you was hand painting shirts.
Bro,
I didn't know that. That's
talking
crazy.
about up all night from what, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, from 12 o'clock to daybreak, only getting like 8 shirts done. Yeah. Imagine 8 shirts done, and you all night, and you been up all day. Like,
so how much was you let the shirts? How much you charging for them?
It's like $15.
Yeah.
15. I started off 15, then I went to 25. I'm like, yo, this shit taking me too much time. I cannot do this. So I ended up going 20, 25. But I wasn't even focused on the money. That's why it was at 15, because we was at 15 for like months at a point. So it was like. 15. I'm just trying to get the name out there.
How old is Common Crazy? Like, how old is Common Crazy?
7 years. This summer make 8.
That's beautiful.
Right? Yeah. This summer make 8. Yeah. So.
All right. So look, let's move on from the clothes.
Okay.
Cause we already know we heard how it started. It's still going to this day.
100%.
I own a lot of it.
Yes.
Let's get into the Common Crazy Fridays. Like what? What happened? Like, where did that come from? Like, what Common Crazy Fridays? I've been to, like, the first couple. I ain't really come back since.
So, yeah.
But I promoted, though.
It's crazy.
Okay.
I would say, I'm going to give you the root of everything. I'm
Absolutely.
not going to give you, like, the quick shit. I'll give you the root of
let's
everything.
Go.
Now, the party shit, you know, bro will tell you, like, I always wanted to throw parties. You know what I'm saying? Like, that always been a thing that I wanted to do. But I could never do it right, you know. I could never go through with everything type shit.
About the first tour,
so I'm about to get right there too. So,
if y'all didn't know, that's Mars, and he playing like executive producer.
Yeah, my boy Mars in the background. That's you gonna keep seeing me talk to him for confirmation on a lot of this shit, cause you know he was here during the whole time. So it's like he
shout out to him for that.
Yeah. He watching the shit, so he might be able to tell you a little bit better than me on certain shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, we was at parties.
We was at the high kick dog.
I always wanted to do it. I always wanted to do it type. And so the first one, what was number 1? I think we the Nellin.
Yeah, you lived in Denellen, and that was a failure.
Yeah,
but
we didn't even have a. Did we have a DJ?
We never threw the party.
Oh, okay.
But the thing about it was we saw how many people
We're about to come.
We're about to come.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a success, but then it kind of was a success.
We had that one.
We're going to call that one a social experiment.
Social experiment.
Was that before the bando?
That was before the bando.
So where was this party at?
Which one?
It was like a house party type?
We was going to throw it at Ab's house in Denali.
Oh, y'all was niggas trying to do some
yeah,
project.
yeah.
Y'all was trying to do some project.
Nah, yo, it was so hard to convince my parents, bro. Like, and I didn't even convince them. That's why we didn't do it. Because I was like, yo, I'm like, bro, you tell your parents yet? Nah, yo. And I told them, like, you better not bring the people over here. And then it was like, we didn't even have a DJ.
House party first started, so you didn't do it.
So then the next situation will be the bag video shoot. So the bag video shoot, we had Mars and Gunna, they did a song called Bag. That was like one of the, probably like when we was rapping, like back in the day, like high school time, like that was like probably like our biggest song on like in high school or whatever.
You really reiterating this rap thing, like you be like
I was a rapper, bro.
I gotta hear something. I can't. I gotta hear.
I wasn't on that song. I went to crazy thing. I was still hand painting shirts during Bag. I decided to make myself a new shirt before putting my verse.
So dirty.
I had to wait the day of the Bag video. I did my shirt in his room. All I needed was some tape and some paint in a blank, and I could bust a shirt out. Some paint and tape in a blank.
Yeah, he robbing for y'all on the podcast.
So that's really where you get it, man. Like real rap. Like we like. Listen, so I'm here.
It's all dirty.
Look. So the Bag video, I decided to do myself a shirt. I didn't have a fresh shirt. I was supposed to do my verse. Didn't do the verse. They like, yo, we gotta shoot the video today. I'm like, nah.
So is the video the party too? The video is the party?
Yeah, so we did the video. I'm like, bro, first of all, I'm like, yo, that shit too fire. I gotta get on this goddamn song. But then I'm like, I couldn't do it. I had to make a new shirt for the shit or whatever. So I'm like, all right, whatever. I don't even got time to do it. Fuck it. Well, I'll shoot the video or something or whatever.
Can I jump into a segue real quick?
Go ahead.
Yeah. Remember when we was in the store and I was talking to you about Double? Remember I was talking to you about how Ab does not like shit until it sits with him for a little bit?
Yeah, I told you I experienced it firsthand like the day before.
I made the beat for the Bag song.
He said that shit ass. He always say everything ass first.
I hated that
everything
shit.
Is ass first to Ab. But then it has to grow everything.
Got popular and it was time to shoot the video. Oh, I gotta do my verse today.
I did not like that beat. He made that beat. That beat, that was produced by him. And
y'all are some creative ass dudes. All y'all be doing mad multitasking, different hobbies. Like y'all be knocking me out the park. You have to be like that. It's absolutely. I just multitask in a negative way, and that's why I really kick it with y'all. And I like how y'all demonstration because that's something that I'm interested in. I just didn't stick to it, but back to y'all.
What was
Let's
that?
Get to the I want to get to the big parts, but get to this Bag. I want to hear the Bag video part.
Oh, okay, yeah, because I was talking about rapping. I was supposed to talk about
you supposed to talk about the party.
But I'm giving you the real origin of this shit.
Yeah,
like,
so you basically saying you're a rapper. That's what I'm
okay. So I was a rapper or whatever. That's
his dream. Is that his dream, Mars, to be a rapper?
That's low key might be my dream.
Yo, because you up here for all this other stuff. I don't even have rap on my iPad.
But that's what we here for.
So he keep talking about this rap shit like I ain't even know this. So it's blowing. Now he got to get him. And we in the studio. So he really talking dirty.
I started making clothes so I could get rich to be a rapper.
So I talk dirty. Like that's the motivation.
But I really don't. I don't really. It's not my dream to be a rapper. Okay. No, I was gelling a little bit, but I really like. It
was your motivation at one point.
So boom, we wanted to do the video, whatever. We shot the video. First day, that was about a 4-day shoot or whatever. That was the second day. Third day, we said, yo, let's do a little party kickback scene. We invited a couple people or whatever. It was booty. It was all right. It was all right. A couple homies came through. And or whatever, but then we like, yo, his mom was with it. You know what I'm saying? Like his mom's is with it. Like, so he got, like, you know, Mars' mom, like, she OG type shit, like real OG. Like, she like, all right, whatever, cool, we'll do it. So, bro, his mom was upstairs in his room during the party. So, right? She's next door. Okay. Yeah, she wasn't far. But
shout out to Mars' mom.
Second party. Banger. banger. I'm talking about real banger. But then shit was lit or whatever. Then we had Uncle Jerry working the door. RP Uncle Jerry.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, Uncle Jerry.
RP Uncle Jerry. Uncle Jerry working the door, doing security, collecting the money. That's my uncle. I love that nigga. We got about $200 off that shit. It was,
All right.
it was way
I was
more.
just about to ask what was going on.
That shit ain't. That
Yeah, shout out to Uncle
RP
Jerry.
Uncle Jerry. That shit ain't come. That count ain't come back right. But we good. RP.
All right, get into your first. Like, what's your first joint at a spot at the club? Like,
All right, so boom. So we
your
did
first
that.
big joint, 'cause
We
that's-
did that. Look, so we
that's
did.
monumental.
We did the one, and then that shit ended up being a shootout. Niggas got shot that night or whatever.
God.
Niggas that was there know or whatever, but niggas got shot or whatever. Broke out to some wild shit. And
So
then
is that like the ending, like the house party type thing?
yeah, it's like, yo, no more house parties. No
Okay.
house parties. That's
Yeah.
done. That was around the time where house parties were first starting to phase out anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, yeah.
But that's your start though. That was
Yeah.
your start. You basically caught that.
So we did that. We did that. Then the next one we did one at Hugo's. First one, Hugo's.
Hugo's like
It's-
the bar lounge.
Yeah, me and G or whatever. We did that shit. Yeah. So where was that? All right, so we did the party, interview shootout, whatever. We did the party at Hugo's. That's where the first club party we did. We did at Hugo's. My boy G, shout out my boy G. He always down when I call him for shit. You know what I'm saying? Run back a little bit. We're gonna go back. I went past one part. My first thing in the club was Express Halloween. Hot Rod, I seen Hot Rod a week.
We did the Elks too.
We did. I'm mixing play. I'm skipping a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Damn, we shook the Elks. That was before we got out of high school. We shook the Elks that day.
So is that like
And that was
that's
perfect.
team party type shit, like
Team party
vibes, yeah.
across the street from Shakur's, right there. We in front of my dad shit. So it's like I'm making money, he making money. Like it was lit or whatever. So
Yeah,
we
that's
did.
it. You can't miss that.
So then we did that. So then I graduated, whatever, kinda crazy, we might have did that shit. That G shit actually was after high school.
That shit was
Cause it was kinda crazy. That's what I'm saying. That shit was after high school. Yeah, that was
Y'all too smart to have this terrible memory like this. You know that?
yeah, that was after high school.
That's because I'm letting him.
Yeah, you let him rock out.
I'm letting him rock out, and then when I'm remembering shit, I'm like, dang.
All right, so look, what's the first? We got your startup crazy. The
All right,
big,
so
the
look,
big
so look,
joint. The
all right,
big
no,
joint.
I'm getting there.
Because I
Hold
think
on, hold
I
on.
missed all this too. I
So
came when
we
you was
go-
already popping.
We go. I see Hot Rod one day. I gotta say everything because it's like everything is like kind of important. So,
Absolutely.
So I see Hot Rod one day at Express. He said, "Yo, that common crazy shit busting, my nigga. Like you need to, you know what I'm saying? You need to get that together. Like my nigga, this the money over here. Like he talking about the club shit. Like yo, nigga, your name, common crazy lit, nigga. Don't
Shout out to Hot Rod.
shout out to Rod. Like he told me, say, yo, bro, nigga, your shit hot, bro. You need to get up in here, bro. Like he like, all right, so look, I'm gonna put you on this Halloween party, 20% type shit or whatever. And we did it. I posted it a couple times. Got a couple girls to get on the flyer. I was doing clothes at the time, so it really wasn't nothing. I had some models always on deck. You know, had a couple that just they did it or whatever. And I left out with $400. You know, so it was like, damn, 400. This is clothes time. This is like when I'm doing clothes. So $400 is like an equal of like 10 shirts or like 20 shirts or something. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm selling my shirts at 20, 25. So that's like 8 to 10 shirt sales, like maybe more, 15 or something. That's mad shirts. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, damn, I could get this. Yeah, I could. Yeah, so I could do that. I'm like, yo, so I can do a party and it'd be equal this many shirts and this many purchases and this many people hitting me up where I could just do the party and get this leave. I got that 400. I said, oh, I gotta start making some work. So I called my boy G. This was maybe a year or something later. This is 2020. So that part was Express is what, 2018 maybe. So 2020, I said, yo, let's do it. Call my boy G. Let's do Hugo's. Packed it out. Went crazy. 150 people. Doors closed at 12 o'clock. Shakedown. You heard? Did a video. Nice little video. Had the homies on the content from the studio or whatever. And had the good content. Ran it back. This was February. So
What year? February what?
2020 January. We did it. went crazy. So then I'm like, yo, we just got to do it every month, once a month.
At that time, is people like reaching out to you like to really like for partying, or is it kind of like you gotta like really like earn your name to get in it? Like, is anybody like trying to fuck with you, but you ain't you don't know the game, or is it anything like that?
What you mean?
Like, you know how you coming up now? If you selling stuff out like that, usually people reach out to you like, yo, what you doing? Like, what you got going on? You come to my spot. Like, usually a lot of people reach out to you.
Nah, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. At that point, I was just really trying to get my foot in the door. You know, like, it was like nobody was calling me for anything. We wasn't known for parties. It wasn't Common Crazy parties wasn't a thing or nothing. It was just like Common Crazy throwing some shit. You know what I'm saying? So I did the shit in January. They like, all right, Common Crazy throwing some shit. So like, you know, I already know, Nick. At that point, 2020, you know, I already done Common Crazy 5 years old. You know, the respect in the city is there. The you know, the fan base, the loyal people. You know, they're there. You know what I'm saying? So,
for sure.
I was everything. I started it off my city. You know what I'm saying? Like Plainfield hold me down type.
Absolutely.
So it's just like I already had that name out here, and then you know you had all these other people that mess with me in different towns.
Let's talk about Plainfield. Let's talk about let's get into.
I didn't even get into the finish the
club shit. My bad. Go ahead. Let's get.
So like I'm dead ass like in like kind of in the middle. So we did it or whatever. Shit was lit. COVID hit. I said, damn, we were supposed to throw a party for March. Because remember I said I was trying to do it once a month. So March come. COVID. That's when the shit get busting. So everything shuts down. All the clubs is closed. No parties. Everything is done. World's closed. 2021 come around. And I'm calling them.
Did COVID help you think, a little bit?
COVID helped my clothes 100%. Because when COVID hit, that's when I started making mad bread. So it was a lot of people were starting businesses, and at that time, that's when I was making people's clothes. I was doing clothing manufacturing. I seen
that a lot too.
Yeah, I was doing a lot of other people's clothes or whatever. So a lot of people were starting up clothes, and I had like a good solid couple people that I was their manufacturer, like 100% your ab, yo. I got this new shit. I'm trying to do some yo, like, and I'm over there.
I never did that, but that's fire that you did that because it's definitely hard work to maintain somebody else's load and your own load at the same time.
It was cool. It was cool too because it was like I'm out here like on some shit like yo. I'm not printing a whack shit. So like if your shit come back whack, I'm just gonna redo everything and send it back to you. Like, okay, this your idea, and I'll just send it back to you. Like, yo, bro, we gonna do it like this. I'm like, yo, bro, you wildin', this shit look crazy. Like, yo, this shit tough. Like, absolutely. Nigga, how the fuck? I'm like, yo, bro, we got you, my nigga. So now I build that relationship with my customer. It's like, yo, damn, nigga just hit me and say, yo, I just need some new shit. I'm like, I bet. I'll cook you up some new shit. Say less. You ain't gonna charge me? I'm charging niggas nothing for the design, just doing it type shit. But that's another part.
Yeah, I know how you get down.
But so then we threw the party. COVID hit, no parties. 2021 comes around. I'm trying to get in a spot. I'm trying to get in somewhere. I'm like, yo, I'm calling places, going places. Me and my boy Dree, we riding around. We trying to get in tune with these places, and they not fucking with us. You know what I'm saying? And we really couldn't get nowhere. Type shit. I went everywhere in Plainfield. That was probably my problem. I was just looking in Plainfield. But I guess that was just the Plainfield.
That's your start.
But you know what I'm saying? So I was looking for any club in Plainfield. Fadaonas was the biggest club in Plainfield. Still is the biggest club in Plainfield. Now, I wanted to get in tune with them, and I couldn't. So my boy Dree, he ended up getting cool with the brother, like the DJ over there, and he started cutting his hair, and he got cool with the promoter girl over there, and he started doing shit over there, started getting in tune with them niggas and shit. And then Kellis one day, like, yo, I was trying to get Fadaonas for a minute. Like, I'm like, yo, like, it was like a couple months, Dree partying with them Spanish niggas, and he getting in tune with them niggas. I'm like, yo, I'm trying to get in tune, trying to fuck with Fadaonas. Like, yo, listen, they really couldn't do it like the way the business model is. They really couldn't.
It didn't fit what you trying to do.
They couldn't do a Friday or Saturday. Like, they got too much going on. Like, you gotta understand these Central American clubs where the Salvadorian people and
they be packed out,
the Ecuadorians people. It's like certain demographics. They'll never walk in that building again. Even if the Spanish night wasn't on Friday, it's certain demographics that like never go back to that place just cause I seen 200 niggas in that shit. It's sad. It's a sad thing, but it's just
they kind of spoiled it for their cultural.
So they really couldn't really give me a weekend.
Accommodate
And
you.
they already had shit going. That's another thing. So they already had that. The other shit is kind of irrelevant, but they already had other things going, so I couldn't do a Friday.
Absolutely.
Now they had another spot, Katora. I guess they owned it or they bought it, but I think they owned it. They might have bought it, one of the two, or whatever. They get available. They say, "Yo, look, this shit. Just bought this shit. This shit was ass last week. It was 5 people in here.
Oh damn!
If you could bring more than 5 people, you'll do better than people. You'll do better than what we did last week." I get this call. I get this call. Leaving Brad's funeral. You feel me? R.I.P. Brad. I get the call, and let's remember, you got my cousin Rue.
This is not even that long ago. This is crazy.
Yeah, my cousin Rue, he died one day. Then the next day, you had Mike.
Yeah, that was like
Mike
bad
Price.
Week. That's a bad weekend playing for, right?
Then the next day,
I remember that.
Brad. So the city is in very tense. It's very tense. You could cut you could cut it with like they say. You know what I'm saying?
It was very sad because I don't really know none of them people personally, but I know like their family and their other friend. I like how you said.
Yeah, I knew all
very,
3 of them.
like
I knew all 3 of them, and it was a rough place in the city. I tell you that. Yeah. You know, so it was one of them things where he getting me this call and I'm like, should I do it? City's crazy. It's this tension out here is ridiculous, you know? But then it was a thing where it was like, shit, you know when you say no, they're about to call another nigga, right? Exactly. And he about to be in that motherfucker.
You gonna miss your chance.
And I'm gonna miss my blessing and my chance. You know what I'm saying? So then it was another thing that I thought about it. Once I said yes, because that was my initial thought. My initial thought was like, all right, they're just gonna call somebody else, so like I really gotta kind of do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to really fuck up my chance. You've been saying since the whole COVID hit, you was like, damn, when we get back from this shit, we gonna run it up.
Did you kill him on your first party?
So boom, we do it. So but the other thing was I was thinking I shouldn't do it because the energy in the city, but it would turn into like, yeah, the tension crazy. You could not do the party because the tension crazy. Or you could be the reason why some motherfucker not in the crib sad as hell today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So is the glass empty or is it half full? You see what I'm saying? That shit half full. So boom, let's throw it.
You really thought about that? Like that was like a big decision for you?
It was a really hard decision. Yeah. It was really hard because Rue, that's my cousin.
Yeah.
And I know Mike Price, like, you feel me? He's from over there where my dad's store is. Like, he's from over there. So it's like I know Mike for a couple years or whatever. And then Brad, that's Rome brother. Me and Rome, like, that's the homie type shit. Like, so that's like, even Brad, that's the homie. Like, it's like, yo, seeing a nigga, and then it's like,
Seemed like you made a good choice.
So it's like, yeah, man. So I was like, yo, fuck it. Let's do it. We did it. It was a banger. It was called Nights Like This. It was a banger. Second one. It was all right. I think the second one was good. Then it was the third one. Then the fourth one. They was trash. They started to die down. So then they partnered me up with Squirt. They said, yo, look.
Shout out to Squirt.
They partnered me up with Squirt. Shout out to Squirt. And Squirt gave me the game that would have took me years to find or learn myself. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It was so much stuff that man was just like, yo, even to this day I call Squirt. We just have random hour-long phone calls.
Yeah, he one of them dudes you can ask anything, he'll give you the game.
Yo, bro, he yeah, man. So he showed me a lot and he was in there with me or whatever. And yeah, man, that's what we was doing. He was giving me a lot of the game. You know, we like months later we end up splitting up business wise, but that's still my man's 200% type shit or whatever. Mm-hmm. So yeah, man, that's how we really got into the party shit. That's really.
So what was the first like big one? The first
one at Katora. That was one of the biggest ones. The two biggest Common Crazies. Three. And these are all like pivotal dates.
Yeah.
Every single one.
Yeah.
Number one.
Let's go.
The first party. That's that first party Couture. Number 2.
I might have been at that one.
Number 2. No. I'm talking about 3 Couturas.
Oh, okay.
Number 2, July 9th, the first Common Crazy Friday.
Okay.
That was the first one.
Okay.
Like every other week before that, it was I was naming the party.
Common Crazy, but it wasn't Friday.
No. It was called Nights Like This. Then I did.
Oh, that's the first one you put the Common Crazy brand on.
I just put the brand on it because I wasn't trying to be. I was trying to throw parties. I really wasn't trying to put the brand in the front.
That's
you know
crazy.
What I'm saying? So then it's like, yo, boom, Nights Like This. Then we did some other shit. Then we did Nights Like This too. And then it was like, then next week we did Sold Out Fridays. But then everybody thought it was sold out, so we're like, damn, this shit dumb as hell. Like, people were retarded. So it was like, everybody, it's sold out, I can't come. Nigga, it's just called Sold Out Fridays. What is wrong with you? So that was a week before. So then they always had the old heads had the first of the month. So we had a week off. Boom. My homies, them niggas threw a party the same day as me. And then was like weird when I asked them about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like niggas like shrugged me off like, nigga. Bro, exact words was this my city. I ain't know I could. That's the homie. Like we worked that shit out. I shouldn't be saying all this. But I don't. But he said, nigga, this my city too, my nigga. I ain't gotta call you to throw a party. And then it's
Cold-blooded.
And then it's like, bro, did bro dead just say that? Like he dead just said that though. Like. And that was at Taylor's balloon release. Yeah. That was at Taylor R.I.P. Taylor.
Is the same date as the second biggest party?
This is the cook up for that.
Okay.
This is like the. So I'm like, damn, niggas coming like that, like yo, damn, like. I ask bro, and it's 2 homies, so I'm asking, yo, bro, what's up with that shit? Like, I'm like, yo, bro, like I said, like we had a choice from Saturday, like they said Friday, Bro said, and I get to him, he like, bro said, and I get them together, they like, okay, say less.
No, I remember Ab texting me, I need as many hosts as you can get.
Nigga, we running the host up. I ain't never start calling so many favors. I'm calling my favors. Fuck that. Niggas want to act stupid, I'm calling my favors. Yo, I'm making you a flyer. Yo, I'm making you a flyer. Yo,
so
like,
that contributed. Well, I see.
All the people that was like that, because I got contacts. You know what I'm saying? So you don't really you got
a good face. You got a good face card.
Your good contacts. You don't call them all the time. That's why they stay good contacts.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying? So I start calling my good contacts, models, my lit cousin. Oh, yo, flyer. Say less. Shit busting. Yo, Squirt, book Drewski. We outside. We booked Drewski. That was his man's. Gave us that shit for the Lolo or whatever. Nigga, Drewski, he doing videos. Hot 97 drops. We outside. They shit. Nigga, fire department coming. They shit at like 11:30. They had like 80 to 100 people in there. Nigga, I had a line down the block when they shit went off. Nigga, that shit added to her line down the block. Nigga, the party had 200 people in the front of that shit.
The second biggest joint.
Number 3.
Let's go.
The last one, the last Common Crazy. I was not there. So that's the third. That's the grand finale.
Oh, the last one. That was a couple weeks ago.
No, the last one. The last one.
The last one in Plainfield.
The last one in Plainfield.
Okay.
Can I join this one?
So
Absolutely.
I wasn't there. Bro was there.
Absolutely.
He could get y'all to like the main shit. Where it's like, yo, the doors was my nigga. Doors open at 9.
Yeah.
No,
The shit down the block by 9:15. No, we wasn't even open yet. They was already there. You feel me, right?
Yeah, no. So
was it promoted as the last one too?
Yes.
Yes.
I think I remember. I think I
So
recall.
the club was closing for renovations, right? So we had to find a new spot. But I wanted to expand Common Crazy, and he told me he wanted to go to Atlanta. Mind you, we just went to Atlanta for a whole different thing. So we always wanted to expand the network in a different place.
Yeah.
So me and Ab booked our tickets to Atlanta. We just like, I bet we're gonna go to Atlanta, and then we got word that it was the last party. We're like, damn, we really want to be at the last party. So then Ab made the executive decision to be like, bro, I'm gonna sit this one out. You stay back home. I canceled my trip to Atlanta, refunded my. Well, I didn't even get a refund on the flight, but I knew that party was lit. It was fucking worth it. Like, $300 I spent on the flight. Fuck it, whatever. We back home. I'll make that. So, yeah. So I'm running the party. Ab is in Atlanta. Ab is doing a party in Atlanta himself.
Fire.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do 2 parties at the same time.
Yeah, that's fire.
But go ahead.
In a different state. So pretty much what happened was Ab was doing that. And I had to run Common Crazy Fridays in Plainfield. So it was just.
How was it like working with you? Like, y'all like best friends? How was it like kind of working together?
That's my brother.
Yeah, for sure.
OD.
That's
yeah,
sure.
I grew up with
I could tell.
Definitely.
I could tell. That's a good look. I see y'all work well
that
together.
last one was Max, bro. That last one, and I just got to see it on camera. Like I wasn't there, you know what I'm saying? And people just telling me like, yo, Ab, yo, I don't know, man. The vibes in there was just like immaculate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
like
FaceTiming him. I'm like, bro, I really. And he was just in the club by himself.
Yeah, Atlanta was trash.
That's good memories, man.
Atlanta was trash.
Atlanta was trash.
I sat out the last one to be at some trash shit. Cause bro had put some things together. At least I thought he put some good things together. And I was like, yo, I can't. Bro put these things together for me. I really can't do him like that. You know what I'm saying? And I already moved the date because they kept playing with the date. Couture kept moving the last week type shit. And they like, yo, yeah, do another one. Because we was supposed to been stop. Yeah. Do another one. Up. Do another one. Up. Yeah, renovations, this shit ain't coming yet. Let's just do another one. But then when they told me they were renovating and they about to close, so I went to go get another spot. You know what I'm saying? So my boy Monita Kai, he locked down lobby or whatever. He going there like.
Yeah, y'all real fly.
Shout out to Monita.
Shout out to Monita, bro. Like, and that's another part of like the whole party shit. You know what I'm saying? Like bro is like a pivotal point in that shit, like a critical point. Mm-hmm. Like he really be. All right, I'm gonna give you an example. We got lobby. That was probably one of the littest clubs we was in. Like professional wise, that's probably the most professional club we ever been in. Type shit. Yeah. Bro went there like 3 times. First time, yo, I'm trying to talk to the manager. They struggling them off. Go there again. Yo, I'm trying. All right, yo, look at the video. All right, boom. She see it or whatever. She's like, all right, that shit cool. So he like, all right. So I guess that's when she ended up telling her manager. He like, yo, I'm gonna give you a meeting. They gonna meet with y'all on Tuesday. We had the meeting with him. He said, I just need my bar to hit $10K, $800 security. I'm gonna need 5 bands for the bar guarantee, cause you need the bar to hit $10K. So that $5K is just like we know you're gonna hit 5.
Security.
Yeah, so you need to hit that other 5, and if you don't hit the other 5, I take the difference until it goes over the 10.
Absolutely.
So that was the first one. That's
part of the game. A lot of people don't. You just drop some shit on people. They don't even know nothing about that. So people be trying to throw parties and can't even account for that. Like that's some good game.
Yeah, when Ab tell me stuff like that, me as a person, I'm just like, bro, like I'm so invested in Common Crazy. Here is whatever I need towards that 5, just so you know, like I'm with you.
Yeah, absolutely.
You take the loss.
Nah, facts.
That's dope. That's 100.
Nah, facts. So we did that or whatever, closed the deal, like, you know what I'm saying? And, like, yeah, man, it's a whole bunch of stuff, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, bro, it's a lot with the party shit.
That's fire. I know we was talking off camera. I don't really want to talk about what we was talking about off camera, but you feel me? It is greasy, and you a real good dude, so I like how you keep yourself level-headed, man. Like we have a lot of conversations weekly when we bump into each other. Yeah. And I like your feng shui. I like how you do your shit. It's smooth and it's cool. So let's talk about I see your business is serious. Like, do you think you got a lot of your business and your mindset from your pops?
I mean, I would say all of it. I would say all of it.
That's dope.
I would say all of it. You know, like I'm in one of them situations where it's just like, if I didn't do what I was doing right now, then everybody would look at me like I'm fucking crazy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like people that know me like, bro, I was people that know me like I was raised in the store. You know what I'm saying? Like my dad bought the store when I was 2 years old. You know what I'm saying? My dad bought it when I was 2. or maybe when I was one or two, or whatever. Like my oldest memories is the store. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I watched my dad my whole life run a business. So it was one of them things where it was just in me.
Yeah.
It was just in me. He made sure it was in me. You know what I'm saying?
100.
Yo, you want them sneakers, nigga? Huh? Alright, fuck that. I ain't gonna buy them. But I'm gonna take you to New York. You grab your ass some CDs when we go there too, nigga. We selling these CDs and DVDs in the store, nigga. Go ahead and grab your own. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
I'll get you. I ain't get you some sneakers, nigga. I'll buy you 30. I have to buy 50 DVDs. I'll buy you 50 videos, 50 you know, whatever, DVDs or fucking CDs or whatever. And that's like one of the main reasons why Max B is my favorite rapper, but like I feel like that's another reason why Max B is my favorite rapper, because I got like my first PlayStation off Max B DVD CDs and like the Come Up and Smack and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like Notorious drop, bro. Like I forgot what game was lit then. I got like that shit off of Notorious. Like shit, I'm gonna get me 15, 20 Notorious, nigga. Them just 10 a piece, and shit about the.
Yeah, that's 100.
So
that's real game.
Yeah, man, yeah. And then the thing was, and shit ended up going like, he was like, yo, I'll get you this. And we going to the plug. He's getting 500 DVDs. he's getting so many that my 40 that I'm grabbed, nigga, African nigga, like,
Yeah, toss it to you.
bag open, nigga. Just count that. You know what I'm saying? Like, just count his shit. Like, whatever he getting, that shit just.
Yeah, that shit petty.
Yeah. I'm over there. My dad over there. He looks left. He might be over there. Then I go there. Got the porn in this corner. Throw them right on the bottom of the other one.
You a fool, yeah.
Oh, two from the top and the bottom.
Yeah, I like how you I like how you sharing them like the personal memory, because it's just like
Yeah,
it's almost
man.
like you having a flashback at the
Yeah.
moment, so it's dope.
Nah, yeah, man, I'm doing that shit, taking them shits back, and I'm selling them shits. You know what I'm saying? So then when we start rapping, it's like, I just start putting our shit in with that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas was selling our CDs. We been selling our CDs since we had them, since we've been doing them. 7th grade, 8th grade. Now, I was in 8th grade. They was in high school by the time we put CDs out, whatever. I was still in middle school or whatever, but yeah.
Yeah, that's 100, man. Like that's a big inspiration, man. I never had that type of stuff. So when I look at it, like, I wonder what would happen if I had a business mindset at a younger age instead of the mindset I had. So let's talk about how you like got mad fucking hobbies. Like you like I met you. I just thought you just did clothes. Then I found out you throwing parties. Then I find out you make the flyers for all your parties, and you do all the hosts, and then next thing you're a goddamn DJ. Like it was like.
And you found out today he was a rapper.
Oh yeah. I can't believe I gotta see and hear the rapping before I could like just stamp it. I could stamp everything up. The rugs, like you and this guy, y'all do all graphics, editing. Yeah. Y'all blowing me out the park. I multitask a lot of things, but not none of one of these things that y'all do.
I always seen it like this, bro. And coaching. Can't forget coaching.
Coaching what?
I'm a wrestling coach for 25 years.
I know you. I heard that you wrestle, so now you coaching wrestling. That's dope. Yeah. I know you do a lot of charitable things. We're gonna get to that later, but yeah.
So yeah, man. But this is my thing, man. Like I'm big on this. This is why you always see me doing something different. Even now, like you niggas gonna see me do something. I'm about to jump into some other shit right quick. That's just how I feel. I'm gonna do how I feel, man. Like I don't really care about the other stuff. Like people might tell me like, yo, Ab, you doing too much. Yo, you doing this, you doing that. Like focus on one thing. And I just be like, yo, I do what I feel like doing. Like, I don't work for nobody. You know what I'm saying? I work for myself. Like, 100. I get my own bread. So it's like, I do what I want. Like, whatever's bringing me joy and happiness at the time, if I want to make a rug, if that's what's bringing me joy and happiness and fulfillment at that time, that's what I'm going to do.
If I want to stop and do something else, I'm going to stop and do something else.
If I want to stop there that day and never touch that shit again and do something else, that's really on me, because 100. That's just how I feel. I'm only going to really do what I feel like doing at the end of the day. Like, that's what... And I feel like everybody should be like that. Some people aren't granted those opportunities and they have to do more stuff, but it's just like, or stuff that they don't want to do. But I just feel like if you want to do something, do it. Whatever bring you that fulfillment, that joy, do that. Like even like DJing now, like that's the thing I'm into right now. Like,
yeah, that's your thing. Yeah.
Who knows how I feel about it next year or whatever. But right now, currently, I'm DJing all of my parties. I'm DJing other parties. I'm getting bookings for other shit.
Saves money too.
Saves a lot of money.
You
And
know?
makes money.
You know, so it's the main thing I really love DJing is because it's like it's one of them things where like it's like really it's like mind control.
It's one thing to be able to bring people in, but it's another thing to control them when they're in the spot.
You can control people at that point. Like you are the reason why they had a good night, a bad night, a great birthday, a bad birthday.
Absolutely.
They had a fucking fucked up day, and then they get to the club and the DJ's fucking ass. They ain't no better.
Yeah.
But that DJ start playing certain shit, and you hear a mix with something else, and you be like, yo,
Yeah, music is important. Music and food is like for the soul, man. Like
yo,
give you some.
he is up there wilding. You know what I'm saying? And me, I like to do my thing. You know what I'm saying? I would like to say I'm a really good DJ. I really am.
I be hearing you practice. I never hear you in a spot because this is new. It's new for me because you're just popping out with hobbies every fucking 3 to 6 months. So I'm gonna definitely catch you doing your thing.
My birthday.
Your birthday?
May 12th.
Yeah, I'm a.
Yeah, I'm not gonna DJ for that long, but I'm gonna DJ probably for like a good 45 to an hour because it's gonna be.
I guess I could do that.
I'm gonna DJ for like an hour, but
is it gonna be classy? You gonna have some class, or you gonna be showing out?
Showing out.
We showing.
I just can't stay the whole time. I just gotta.
I'm just saying
I gotta make an exit.
It's one of those. Like I'm but everybody gonna be there. I got my aunts coming. I got my cousins coming.
All right, so it's family.
I got a whole section for my aunts and uncles and shit.
All right, so let's get into like the ladies. Like, it's bartenders. It's the guests. It's a bunch of women around. I'm a cool dude. Like I know how to. I don't sweat around a woman.
Yeah.
Mars, cool dude. He don't really sweat around a woman. You, cool dude. You don't really sweat around a woman. How is you able to be cool like that? Keep your cool, not be all, you know what I mean, ripping and running crazy. Like, what is it about you, like, personally? What do you think? What goes through your mind when it comes to business around women and having all these women around and drinking?
I mean, it kind of bases from the clothes. Because, you know, like, we've been had models or whatever, like, good-looking models or whatever. Like, that's a thing. That was been a thing. So it was, like, I learned that discipline really with that or whatever, where it was just, like, I always had these models that I can call for anything, and, like, they were, like, they down, you know, like, they mess with the brand, they fuck with us as people or whatever.
As long as it's professional and
respectful.
You
know, and I've learned a long time ago, man, like, you get way more respect in the friendship, in the everything that goes far from not even attempting that. It's way more plentiful and way more is way more for the situation, you know, because we know the game, man. It's like all these girls around, you know, and it's like, yo, nigga could be like really bugging, or like even if a nigga not even bugging, he's just attempting a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause you got niggas out here that ain't really doing nothing, but they just doing a lot of attempts. Like, nigga, you ain't get nothing. You might as well just held back on all of that.
Absolutely.
So, but my thing was just more, I learned that from the clothes. It was like, yo, you gonna get way more out of the situation just not coming off like that. Like, you got to think with this head, not that head.
You attribute it to basically like discipline.
Yeah, man. I mean, because everybody everybody helps and can be useful. Everybody has something that's like useful. You know what I'm saying? Like having that connection with somebody or having that network with somebody is really important. You know what I'm saying? When 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 15, 20 bartenders could get together and they couldn't say Comma Crazy and Ab name, and not one of them can say, yo, I fucked Ab. Oh, yo, Ab came at me like
have any
this.
type of smut because you didn't cross the lines.
You know what I'm saying?
So
but then,
up in respect.
But you say you put 20 of them together, they can't say nothing. But you got them same people. You got those other people that you could put 5. You could put 4 or 5 of them together and say one name, and they all be like, bitch, I'll show you right now. That nigga, look at this nigga. Nigga talk about tongue in my butt, all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Then gonna ask me to work Tuesday. What is wrong with him? Like, you see what I'm saying? So it'd be like They be like, you know, it's a thing, you know. It's longevity. You know what I'm saying? I'm big on longevity, man.
Absolutely.
Like it's a lot of like now. Like I just called Monita Kai earlier. This was yesterday. No, Monday. Monday I was in the gym. He called me or whatever, and we was discussing a situation with some workers. And I'm like, yo, yeah, my birthday, bro. Like, I want to bring the old girls back, like the girls that we was getting money with in Plainfield. Like I want them to work my birthday. You know what I'm saying?
Fine.
So I'm like, but you gotta think about it, like we stopped doing Couture almost a year ago, more than probably a year ago now. It's about to come up on a year, like the next week.
Anniversary.
Yeah, so we about to leave. My birthday party was the first lobby date or whatever. So
you was excited about lobby. I remember when you got that.
I was ecstatic.
Yeah.
I was ecstatic. That was a different.
Let's talk about Plainfield, like growing up in Plainfield. Like, you know, I kind of like basically grew up out here. I got family and all that. I remember my kids out here and their mothers from out here.
Yeah.
How you feel about growing up in Plainfield? We talk about your pops. He basically like a staple out here. Shakur's, the rest, the store, and the business. So how you feel about growing up in Plainfield? It's a beautiful community, but like the good, bad.
Plainfield's, I love it, man. It's a beautiful place, beautiful people in it. But you know, it's the hood, man. It's the regular hood. You know, it ain't nothing different from the next hood. You got struggling people. You got people that's doing well off. You got people that's crab in a bucket material mindset or whatever. And you got people that want to do better, and you got people that don't want to do better. It's the regular hood shit where it's like these niggas beefing and these niggas beefing and these niggas beefing and these niggas cousins. You know what I'm saying? Like
how you maneuver through that? Like you and we gonna include Mars and after he give his answer. How you maneuver through that growing up? Just like
and not going on bullshit.
Just yeah. How do you? Cause me, I went on bullshit. So
I would say more of a thing where my dad was never the type of nigga that'd be like, "Yo, go in the store." Yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you better not be there. You better not be there. My rules was just basically be at this store before I close these gates. The gates close at 3 a.m. We on bikes. I'm about 9 years old. Nigga, we on bikes and like. Far as hell, like Walmart, hella far, like taking 30, 40 minute bike rides, hour-long bike rides, like, just be back before 3.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be back before 3. I'll be good. You know what I'm saying? So
you would say you was responsible. You had like he was.
I've seen it all, man. That's the thing, man. Like I was here during like the 04 or whatever that raid was, like 04, 02, whatever it was. I think it was 04 when that big raid happened on the Clinton people and the other people. I don't want to do bad. I don't want to do bad math. I was born in 97, 7. I was 7 years old. But I remember all this stuff. I remember with these same niggas that got caught up in that shit was getting money and they coming through on the little moped bikes and them shits like that the little shits like a motorcycle replicas, but these niggas getting money, they buying those shits. Niggas buying all types of nice ass BMX bikes, and I had a dirt bike when I was 4. I got my first dirt bike. So niggas in the hood already knew I like, you know what I'm saying, you could pull up and I'd be like, yo, and like, okay, this little nigga been on. I always see this little nigga on his bike. You know what I'm saying? He could. So now I'm taking niggas little motorcycles and shit. Niggas getting scooters, the stand up scooters. Then you got niggas getting sit down scooters. Like I was there. You know what I'm saying? Niggas gonna get a Dutch. Yo, I could. Fuck it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So these same people that's getting caught up in that shit, I've seen that. I've seen what.
So you seen it young.
I seen it. Like then niggas still locked up, and some people came home. Whatever. It's a lot of shit or whatever. So it's just like I seen the result of a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like. I've seen it before I was able to like, it's like, yo, Ab, I'm showing you, like, that was my thing, my dad thing, like, he never said it, but like, it's like obvious things. It's like, I'm showing you, I'm not sheltering you, so I can show you that shit is dumb. Now that's on you to, you know.
That's what you got from it, because that's, from when you explain it, you say he letting you do you, but he also got some type of rules. It's just like he gave you boundaries, but he was lenient to let you get experience. Yeah, and that's what I kind of get. And that's kind of what you said. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. And that's what always been. You know, I've watched it all, man. I'm in front of that store, man. I done seen everything you could think of. So I I seen it all, man.
Let
So
me
I
just jump into on that aspect.
Big shout out to Shakur, bro.
OD.
Big shout out to Shakur. He was like a father to all of us growing up, for real.
Yeah, OD.
When I first grew up, I lived on 3rd. I lived in the same house my whole life. Now it's a family house, and pretty much when I grew up, I would just go to Rushmore, walk to the store, whatever the case may be. Whenever my parents let me fucking go wherever I wanted to by myself, I see this nigga Ab. He be on the opposite side of the street riding a bike every single day. I ain't never speak to him because I thought he was young. He was young. He was 2 years younger than me, and by around that time, that was a 2 age difference.
Yeah, when you're young, it makes a big difference.
So I'm just like, Ab was always mature for his age, though. Like, he always looked carried and all that. Like,
I met Mars through Steve.
Goofball. He was a goofball. Like,
so how did y'all meet? Like, how did y'all meet back then?
We met through a mutual friend. Steve, his family still lives in that neighborhood. Still lives in that house. Okay. And he basically he started MTB. Okay. Literally. He introduced everybody, like he was the glue. Yeah.
Nah, Steve House was the glue. Steve House was the glue of everything.
The house right next to Rushmore.
The house literally next to it or whatever. Yeah. That was the glue. That was the glue to this shit where it was like, bro had a his parents were, nigga had every game. You know what I'm saying? Nigga had every game. Nigga had AC in his room. And niggas,
AC in his room.
That's like back then, like niggas didn't have ACs in their room, bro. I know I ain't had no fucking AC. When it was hot, it was hot. But it was like, but yeah, he had a trampoline and he had a basketball court. So niggas is, you know,
sounds like the honeycomb, man.
Yeah, 100%, man. Niggas would go over there, bro, play Halo or whatever, and then that's how I got cool with bro or whatever, because that was his man's or whatever. And yeah.
Let's talk about.
The first time I ever seen Ab was when he beat somebody up in Steve's backyard, and it was the same nigga that, you know, me and him, you know, had our history back in elementary school. So one of my first bullies.
Oh, so Ab beat up your bully for you?
Not for me, because
but he beat him up for himself, but he dusted him off. It just happened to come your way too. You was good.
Nigga that me and him was fighting every single day. So it's just like, I'm like, what, that young ass nigga on the bike, that was, that's that, all right. So then I met him and I gained a little bit more respect for him, because back in the day we was like always like fighting with each other, play fighting and all kinds of shit. So 100. It was always about like when you younger boy, it's always about like who the toughest in the crew, or not even the toughest in that sense, but like, okay, you can joke, but can you really like if shit get real, like if I'm about to get jumped, do you got my back?
Yeah, 100. Yo, we in Blackwell right now, like you know what I mean.
We in Blackwell.
Shout out to Risco, a good dude. That's one of my guys right now. Like, I like how he run his show.
That's my brother.
You feel what I'm saying? I like how he keep his guys connected. I like how he employ his guys. I like how everybody work with him. I like how I work with him. I like how I could just be in the spot. I get VIP in the studio. You know what I'm saying? I get VIP with Common Crazy. You feel what I'm saying? It's a good look. But how y'all feel about like Blackball, like in the community? How y'all feel about like working with Risco and Blackwall?
How I feel about Blackwall?
Yeah.
That's how I feel about Blackwall.
Oh shit! That's fire. Get that on camera. Yeah. You gonna zoom in? We gonna get it. We got it. That's 100.
That's how I feel about.
You got Common Crazy?
I just make sure. Cross my stomach for the camera.
He Common Crazy Blackwall. So how did you feel like it was important to get Common Crazy on you and Blackwall? I guess.
I got Blackwall later, but yeah.
I got Wavy Goons before I even sold one shirt.
I mean, that's you, bro. That's your brand.
I felt like I felt like I had to brand myself. Like
you gotta show yourself how much you believe in.
I had to. That's exactly.
I got my tat about. I did Common Crazy 5 years before I got tat.
So you got it.
I got tats later on.
You got it. Oh, all right, yeah. So
I got
this joint. I ain't gonna lie. I got it before I even sold the shirt.
But that was the clothing line.
Yeah, Wavy Goon. No, it wasn't. Look,
you just wanted to be a Wavy Goon.
I am a Wavy Goon. I'm the definition of Wavy Goon. But
yeah.
So when I was locked up, my guy was like, I'm about to sell some hoodies. So he made a logo. Mm-hmm. So he sold the hoodies and it did good. So when I came home, I'm like, yeah, I remember you sold the hoodies. Yeah, let's make some shirts and stuff.
Yeah.
But I already had this tat. He already had a new logo. So I'm like, I already got a tat on my now. I'm like, I got it on my, I want to put this on the shirt now. Like, so that was like, my man was going to Florida. They was about to go on vacation. So I'm like, yo, I was down. I was just coming home from working in the freezer, bro. I was like, I had like $400. I'm like, yo, go half of me on some shirts, yo. You got the dude. He like, yeah, I'm about to go to Miami like in like a couple weeks. I'm like, yeah, we gonna sell all these shirts. I'm bluffing him out. I don't know how we gonna sell all these shirts. I'm just talking out my ass. But I just really wanted to do it. I don't know why. Yeah. But I knew I needed a hustle. You feel me? So he went half for me. He had a Russian dude in like Brooklyn, and he did the screen print, and then we got the T-shirts, and we did like 4 different colors, 3 different Wavy Goon logos, and we sold like 100 shirts in one day. I ain't never sold 100 shirts in one day like that again, but
that's tough.
Shout out to G-Mac, my brother, for believing in it, even though I had to convince him. Yeah. You feel me? But he believed in it. He invested in the beginning, and that's how that shit happened. You feel
that's
me?
That's tough.
But yeah, let's get back to Risco and Blackwall. Like, you feel me? We all talking about
Blackwall, man. That's
got it tatted. That's 100.
I had to start it off like that.
Hell yeah, that's real.
That's how I feel about Blackwall. I got this shit. I met Mach through when I was a rapper.
I gotta ask Mach about this rapping shit.
Nigga,
we
gonna call him mad different names. Risco, Mach. We got mad different names.
The thing about it is the computer's behind us and all my songs.
Yeah, we gonna play something before I get up out of here.
Now, my shit on SoundCloud too.
I told Dirty.
Now, okay. I met Mach through the studio when I was a rapper. Okay. Now, this is about maybe 2017. This is when we were still working at Buffalo Wild Wings. This is, side note, we was working at Buffalo Wild Wings for like 2 years, and we had 8 niggas in there, 8 homies. That's another story. That's a whole nother story.
Yeah, that's wild.
Working with 8 niggas.
Yeah, I wouldn't even do it. I can't do it.
That shit ain't work.
I can't really work with my guys.
Macking. Like that street nigga. At that point, we running the restaurant. Yeah. You got 8 employees.
Yeah, gang.
Nigga, you got a nigga doing everything. Nigga, we say we out, nigga. This shit closing.
It's over.
This shit's closing.
This is our shit.
Shit closing. So.
That's why they had to let us go one by one.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah. What the fuck we was talking about before that?
You talking about Risco. You talking about Blackwall.
So yeah. So I met him through when I was a rapper or whatever. So we just got real tight between that. You know what I'm saying? That was like one of the biggest reasons why I loved it, bro's mixes and the music part of everything. But when I would just go there, it would just be like, damn, my nigga, we get music done. And nigga, I always leave with like some game. I always leave with some game, or I always feel like I just went to go talk to my big brother and like we got some shit discussed, and like I always felt like that when I would leave from the studio type shit. And like even when Mars went and started recording at Capitol, like I stayed with Mach, like you know what I'm saying, like. But no, I'm just saying like real shit. Like I didn't leave, like you know what I'm saying. I didn't give a fuck.
You never left.
Nigga, I stopped rapping with him. Yeah. Like that was my engineer. I went from in the house. Niggas like, you gotta get out the house. Yeah. Like you can't keep doing this shit in the crib. Yeah, all right, bet. Yeah. So I was doing everything out the house. Everybody record at my crib. Like mad niggas don't record. Niggas that rap now don't record my crib. Like nigga Nook. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Reem was a rapper. Niggas don't even know that. Like Go Getters, bro. That started Go Getters. Reem. Mm-hmm. He was a rapper. You know what I'm saying? These niggas recording in my crib. Like. I fuck with them niggas. You know what I'm saying? So
how y'all make your relationship get so strong? Like what made it get to how
it was something that was formed. What?
I don't know. You want to see it for?
It was what happened? Keep going. Okay, it was something that was formed. You know what I'm saying? Now it wasn't no speed up thing. You know what I'm saying? It was a thing where I started recording with Mach in 2017. I didn't move into the studio till about 2020. Okay. 20, maybe the end of 2019 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It started off with, because I ended up moving everything. I'm in all my machines out my crib at one point. Okay. I think it was something happened, or I was like, because niggas, I think niggas was always at Mars' crib anyway. So I'm like, bro, I'm going to just bring all my shit to Mars' crib. Like, I'm going to bring all my machinery to Mars' crib. Yeah. So I start working out of Mars' crib. So I'm like, the homies here, like, this is where we be every day. Like, I might as well work out of here. So then I brought myself there. I was working out there for a couple weeks. Then my chick me like, yo, bro, we fucking with the shirt shit. Like, we trying to learn this shit. Like, da-da-da-da. X already had a heat press over here. So they're like, yo, can you bring your cutter to cut a few things out or whatever? Like, you just bring your cutter, like, and we could, you know what I mean? So we could just get a little work done over here so we could do our shit. Yeah. my cutter never left.
Yeah, that's 100.
That's the best way to explain it. Like, I was there. My cutter never left, nigga. That's why I started working out of.
So it's Blackwall, common crazy, Blackwall, right?
And like, bro, like niggas don't be understand. Like, nigga, bro, really like, he one of those. He really be holding it down.
He one of them.
You know what I'm saying? When I say like, nigga, like it's times where like bro, okay, when bro, like I said, bro he was fucking with the clothes shit. He was trying to, make Blackwall shirts, and then his brother was doing some clothes, and like everybody wanted to, they niggas was doing like, making shirts and shit. And bro bought so much shit, bro, so much fucking merch, like hella blanks or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So then this is like pre-COVID. So then like COVID comes and shit, like, and it's like this, this nigga, he stopped fucking with that shit or whatever, like. And then that shit was in my room. So now it's just like I got mad fucking stock. And it's like, yo, niggas need shit. I'm going through his box like, so you need a burgundy what? 2X? What color you want to put on it? You know what I'm saying? Like, so all right, bet. Say like,
vinyl, everything.
So then bro bought like mad vinyls, and he just stopped doing that shit. And it was like, shit, I was like left with all that shit, type shit. And yeah, so like, bro, like niggas don't be knowing to have, like, you feel me?
Nah, I fuck with Mach, man. He a real dude, and I see he fuck with a lot of good dudes, and he employ people, and he fuck with a lot of young dudes, and he positive, man. So I rock with Mach. We about to wrap it up, but I wasn't going to film. I was going to wait till after Ramadan to film. But the other day, like, we was all checking each other on Ramadan stuff the other day, and I like that type of stuff. I don't get offended. Some people get offended, but you should want for your brother what you want for yourself. So I don't get offended, and I double down on what you said. And if you're wrong, you gotta stand corrected, especially when your brother, he want what's best for you, and we ain't trying to like I said, we ain't trying to talk about nobody or nothing like that. But we just trying to make sure we all on the same accord. And I just respected when you did that, and I respected you saying you still wanted to record on Ramadan. So like, it's hard for a lot of people to fast. It's hard for a lot of people to do certain things. Like, what gives you the motivation to get through Ramadan after you answer the question of why you wanted to still continue to record during Ramadan? Like, you feel me? So
my thing is just like, we do a lot of, this is everybody in the world. We do a lot of bullshit, a lot of fuck shit. And it's not totally like fuck shit as far as like respect or nothing. It's like more fuck shit. Like, you could be a better person and you just not being a better person, Like, so it's like Ramadan is one of them things where it's like, you could be a better person. We ain't even asked you to be a better person the whole time. Like, it's just one of them things like, it's 1 month, my nigga. How you can't do 1 month of just like giving shit up type shit and just like moving a certain way? Like, it's bigger than us type shit. Like, you just gotta really be locked in. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, it's just one of them things. Like, if everybody feels different about certain shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody got like their different connection with God and like in Allah.
That's okay.
And that's okay. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, it's certain things where it's like, when you get into that mindset where it's like, yo, far as like doing shit, it's just be like, damn, yo, I want some bullshit. Like, bro, my witness, you know what I'm saying? Like, back in the day, my fasting wasn't good like it is now. I was still, I fucking go take a juice or something. This is like high school and shit. Like, I do a juice, or I smoke all day, be thirsty as shit, and then eat later, like on some shit. Like, and I just be like, I'm like, so then like last year came and like this year came, I'm just like, man, I gotta stop that smoking and eating later shit. There ain't no fucking point. What the fuck is the point? Yep. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's literally no point, you know? So that's why this year and last year, like, I really tried to make sure I was on my deen and, like, handling shit. And, like, even niggas that's around me or, like you seen, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, yo, if we gonna
do it, let's do it. Let's not play with this.
If we gonna do it, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I can't really call myself a brother without, like, saying some shit to my brother that's some shit that's, like, supposed to be said. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if it's one of them things that I say something and I might be doing it. You know what I'm saying? Say I'm telling you don't do something and I'm doing it. But it's still on me to really, like, tell you that, like, yo, we both bugging. Like, we
Absolutely.
both tripping.
It's accountability. You got to take accountability, and you got to be able to hold others accountability.
100%. 100%. It's just one of those things.
Yo, I appreciate you, my boy. I want to give you the little Blacshēp shirt. You feel what I'm saying? Because you're my boy.
Sure.
I got
It's
you.
a large.
It's a large. You know what I'm saying? I got you the one with the shades. You know what I'm saying? I got the glasses. You cooler than me, so yours got the shades.
funny.
You feel what I'm saying? So
That's
I appreciate
Make
it.
sure it's a large for real. Though.
Yeah, it's a large, man. So I made sure I got you the right size. I know how you get down.
Okay.
It's nice. It's nice, soft style. You know what I'm saying? You see how this joint fit in me. You see how it makes
It's
my
cool.
move.
What is
So, you know
this?
what I'm
I ain't
saying?
gonna say it on camera.
That's a soft style joint.
Okay.
All right, we good. Yo, it's a wrap. Yo, Blacshēp Podcast. We sponsored by Comma Crazy, Mars Multimedia,
Blacshēp.
Wavy Goons.
Gang.
Gang, gang, gang.